I'm going to start out by showing you the beginning of this video, and I want y'all to tell me if you noticed something, because I noticed something. And I want to be straightforward. Yes, I do think this is a big deal.
30 yards behind. Stop it. Y'all got 5 over there. And y'all got 1. This is your 8th year.
Another night, wait a minute, hold on, get ready, say it with me now. Another prime time video. Look, man, I don't know why I can't say it normal. There's something inside of me when it's time to talk about prime time. I get a little bit too excited. Speaking of prime time, are the Miami Heat going to win a game in this series against the Denver Nuggets? I don't even know. Just for the Heat to get to the finals, it's been a miraculous run, and I think this run has came to an end. Maybe they'll still win in Miami. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Colorado football. In last night's video, what did we talk about? How the new Colorado players, aka the new Louis luggage, it's arrived, and they're looking pretty dang good. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out. I'll pop it up right here. It's actually pretty important to this video because we're going to piggyback off of that situation. And oh yeah, how can I forget? In last night's video, I told you guys, hey, if we can get it to 1,300 likes, we'll upload another video about primetime in Colorado tomorrow night, which is right now. And man, oh man, we didn't just get 1,300 likes. You guys destroyed the like button. We currently got over 2,500 likes. Wow, and wow. You know what? Can we just clap it up for everybody a part of our amazing community? Just clap it up. 2,500 likes in less than 24 hours, and I'm not shocked about it because I know how strong our community is. So I did want to give a very brief shout out to all of you guys, and you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm feeling good. How about this? If we can get this video to 1,500 likes, we'll upload another Colorado video tomorrow night. I got another topic I want to touch on, and well, you'll see what I'm talking about tomorrow night if we reach the like goal. We rarely do like goals on this channel. Every now and then I'll do it because it lets me know that you guys want to see a certain video on a certain topic. So if you want another primetime video tomorrow night, 1,500 likes. I know it's a hefty goal, but I think we can do it. Anyways, getting on topic here, I know it's a lot of BS and I do apologize for that. In tonight's video, we got to talk about something very important. What am I talking about though? What is this new and important thing we got to discuss? It's the new Colorado players, the new Louis luggage. We got to talk about the new Louis, the new recruits, and the new transfers. A lot of you agreed with me in last night's videos. Yeah, they look pretty good. They look pretty scary. They look like real D1 Power 5 football players. But here's where things get 10 times more fascinating, at least in my humble opinion. The expectations for these new Colorado players in this new Colorado football team has done a 180 from 3 to 4 months ago. I'm going to show you some video clips in this video as well. You can tell the swagger, the moxie, the aura of all these new guys is completely different. We got a lot, and I mean a lot to discuss and talk about in tonight's video. I do apologize, the intro is way too long, but sometimes it happens. Hope you guys understand. All right, Matt, blah, 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 shut the crap up. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Come on, man. Don't act brand new around here. You know how I like to start these videos, and that is by reading off some of the comments on the previous video. Because you guys always give great perspectives and always have awesome takes, so I do enjoy reading what y'all say. And one of the things I asked you guys, I said, hey, let me know in the comment section, why is Coach Prime putting their Twitter handles, their Twitter ads on their practice jerseys? And you guys were quick to inform me. I'm going to read off this comment right here from Kadarius Daniels. Thank you for this, by the way. Putting the ads on the back of their jerseys is something Coach Prime has been doing since JSU. I didn't know that. It's genius promoting of all his players. Bucky records all the practices and workouts, and Coach Prime knows thousands of people will watch the video. So therefore, instead of the last names, he puts their Twitter handles so that viewers can get the players to follow. I said it's give the players a follow. Matt, get your words right. Sorry about that. And yeah, I can't dumb it down anymore than that. That comment said it better than I could. Thank you yet again to Kadarius Daniels for that. And I believe, I can't remember, but in last night's video, I think I stated that's why I thought he did that. The reason I still asked about it is because, one, I genuinely didn't know the full answer, but two, we don't see it. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. And it goes back to this. When it comes to marketing, Coach Prime's a genius. You can say what you want about this man. You can hate him. You can like him. I don't care, but you gotta admit, he's a genius when it comes to marketing. And I didn't even think about it from that aspect because, yeah, when people watch Well-Off Media's videos or they watch Buggy's videos, whatever you want to call them, yeah, they're going to see these players' handles and give them a follow. This is another example of Coach Prime being a genius when it comes to business as well. That is actually the only comment I'm going to read for this video because I am so ready. I think you guys are ready to get into this main topic. I'm going to start out by showing you the beginning of this video, and I want y'all to tell me if you noticed something because I noticed something. And I want to be straightforward. Yes, I do think this is a big deal. With that being said, Matt, shut up and roll a clip.
You late, bro.
No, you late. I ain't late, bro. I'm over here whooping, you know what I'm saying, already. Just taking off on my mom. Like, you're from what out here? He's gonna up you with the second high. There ain't no joke, man. Nah, you gotta do it.
It's a little soft. A little light work. Ain't nothing. It's working. Boy. He was free. Y'all don't see him? No, not the Ranger.
Man, go on, man. What's that 30 yards behind? Stop it. Y'all got 5 over there. And y'all got 1. Y'all been relaxing the whole day. That's why y'all not tired. He gonna play.
This is your 8th year. Everybody over here riding that shit out in that dark gray.
Did you see what I saw? Did you notice something? Well, I'm going to assume a lot of you are sitting here like, Matt, what are you talking about? I mean, what was there to notice? And that's a fair question because I don't expect everybody to notice this. But what I notice is these Colorado players, they have a certain swagger to them. They have a little bit of moxie. They have a little bit of that aura where they feel like winners. And this is just a very short video snippet. I could find 40 other examples. My point in all of this is this new Colorado team, because 3 months ago, this isn't the same team. This new Colorado football team, they feel like they should be there. This new Colorado football team, they expect to win. This new Colorado football team, they expect to compete with anybody. This new Colorado football team, they expect greatness out of each and one another. Do you need me to go on and on and on, or do you get the point? I think you get the point. Where does all that stem from, though? Where do they get that mentality? Their head coach and their leader, Deion Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw the same exact thing happen in Alabama in 2007 when Nick Saban arrived. The year before Nick Saban got to Alabama, that Alabama team looked like they didn't care to be there. The players, they weren't engaged. They weren't happy to practice, and they could care less. They didn't walk out on that field. They didn't practice like they could beat anybody. The difference with this new Colorado team is they believe they're great football players. They believe they're a great team. Now, am I sitting up here saying they're going to go 12-0 and win a national championship? No, I'm not. But what I am saying is they have a great mentality already. And if you're an athlete or were an athlete, you know this. Sports are 80% mental. I don't care what sport you're playing. Basketball, baseball, and football, your 3 main sports, 80% of the game is mental. As an athlete myself, when I've walked into basketball gyms hyping myself up saying, hey man, I can score 30 on anybody, that's when I play my best. But you also know how it goes on the flip side of it. When you miss your first couple shots in the game and you start to doubt yourself and go, hey, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was, that's when you play your worst. I meant to say play your worst, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's the same thing for baseball. It's the same thing for football. It is actually so crazy how much confidence can do for anybody. Just being a little bit more confident in this life, walking with your head up, having a little swagger to you, it can change everything. I see that with these new players. Look at this video clip I'm showing you right here. Does this look like a team that went 1-11? I don't think so. This team looks ready to go. They look like they got a pep to their step. They look like they believe they can beat TCU. Last year, that Colorado team didn't look like they believed they could beat TCU or anybody. I say all that to say this. They say some of the most successful people out here, some of the greatest winners of all time, they're actually crazy. Why are they crazy? Because they're so crazy and delusional. They tell themselves they're the best of all time and they can win and they're never going to lose. And I'm not just talking about athletes. I'm talking about entrepreneurs, businessmen, anybody. And that is what is so great about these super successful people in this life like Michael Jordan, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, whoever you want to point to. Their greatest asset is they're so delusional, they don't think they can lose. They don't even consider it. I guarantee you right now, Deion Sanders doesn't even think it's possible to go 1-11, when in reality, it is. I'm not saying they're going to go 1-11, but you get my point. And I'm sure a handful of you watching this, you have the same mentality. You're so focused on winning, whether it's in sports or in life, you don't even consider losing to be an option. And despite what anyone wants to tell you, I think that's a great mindset to have. Now, you still got to come to terms with reality, but you don't want to sit here underestimating yourself. What good is it to walk around in this life going, oh yeah, I'll probably never make the basketball team, and even if I do make the team, I won't be a star player. What good is that? What good is it to say, oh yeah, I'll probably never get that raise or that promotion at this job I'm at? I mean, seriously, what good is that going to do for you? At least if you're so delusional to say, I'm going to be the next Elon Musk, you're going to achieve more than most people out here. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm all over the place. Getting back on track here. Remember, what was it, about 5 or 6 days ago, Deion Sanders stated that he believes his team can quote-unquote win it all. He told his guys in a meeting, hey guys, we can win it all. I think what's happened in the past couple of weeks is Deion Sanders has convinced his football team they're better than what they actually are, and that's a good thing. I think Deion Sanders has convinced these Colorado kids, hey, it's not just good enough to win 4 or 5 games next year. No. We're trying to win every single game. And he tells his team this every single day, and they've engraved it into their minds, hey, we're a pretty good football team, and they ain't even played a game yet. Call me crazy, but that's how I see this. That's how I see these videos from Bucky, a.k.a. Deion Sanders Jr. I want you to notice their attitudes. They believe they're great football players, and they can be a great team. I know a lot of you just watch videos for entertainment, but that's the crazy person and the madman in me. I'm always looking deeper than that. I'm looking at the little stuff. I want to see how every single player is reacting, how their attitudes are on and off the field. All in all, I think these Colorado players are expecting to win a lot of games, and they're expecting to be a good football team. I don't think any of these players, not a single one, thinks they're only going to win 4 games. I don't. I think all these players, and it's just the vibe I'm getting from these videos in the room, I think all these players have been convinced by Deion Sanders they're going to be the real deal. Who knows? Sometimes you can be too stupid for your own good. What do I mean by that? Well, it goes back to this. They say rookies tend to do really good in the NFL and the NBA because sometimes they forget they're a rookie and they're not supposed to be doing good. That's what I mean when I say you can be too dumb for your own good. That's why a lot of times we see rookies have a great year and then they get into their sophomore season and they have the sophomore slump because now they're like, oh, wait a minute. Now I'm supposed to perform and they have all that pressure. But when you're a young guy and there's zero expectations, you perform great because you don't know you're supposed to be performing great. You see what I'm saying? I'm very curious though. Let me know if you're seeing this the same way. Let me know your thoughts down below. But